Hello, and happy Tuesday. You know what day it is, right? It's Mortgage Tip Tuesday. Another Tuesday, another tip with It's Your Girl, your favorite lender in the whole wide world. Hashtag who? JLoan. That's right. And I'm coming at you today with some awesome information in this market. But first, I always have to talk about what today is. And today is National World Caring Day. And it couldn't be a better time just to really just show someone that you care. Believe me, I was called Smiley my whole life because I always just smile. So you just never know how that changes someone's day or their life, to just say hello, to reach out, to hold a door for someone. So today's National Caring Day. Just call someone and maybe just tell them you care for them, or do something special for somebody. In addition to that, today is Prince's birthday. So of course he's no longer with us, but if you want to play a little When Doves Cry or a little Purple Rain, then you can go ahead and play that. So I can't sing too loud in here because my office complex has a whole bunch of offices around me. So y'all know I can blow. I could have did a better job. But let's get to today's topic. Today's topic is, in this market, because there isn't enough inventory, when you do get a home that comes on the market, there are a ton of offers on that one home. And so what's happening, in order to make offers stand out, you have the opportunity of, what we're seeing is that clients are offering more than asking price, in addition to other things like waiving the appraisal and things about the appraisal. So I want to kind of talk about what happens if you offer over asking price, and how does this affect your loan? Because this is very important for you to understand. And of course, all of my topics always come from things that happened to me personally, and making sure that you are well versed on how this all works out. So the biggest thing is, what happens if your home doesn't appraise? So I want to talk about how a lender lends. One of the things is, a lender will always lend on the lower of the two values. So if you're selling for 300 but it appraises less than that, then a lender's only going to lend you on that lesser value. They're not going to loan you money on a home that's not worth that money, okay? Now, if the home appraises for more and the contract is less, then they'll lend you on that purchase price, okay? So in this market, we have seen as much as $100,000 over asking price. And I'm not here to say whether someone should or shouldn't do that. That's your own personal choice. If it's a long-term investment and that's what you want to do and you have the money to do so, then so be it. I just want to talk about how it affects your loan. So because we only lend on the lower of the two, it's very important for you either way you go, because we've seen them offer more and then the home appraises for that value. And we've seen them offer more and then the home doesn't come in at that value. So I only want to talk about what happens if it doesn't come in at that value and you're getting a home loan. So I did an example for you. And on this one, I want to talk about a purchase price of $300,000, and this borrower is putting 10% down payment. So 10% down payment of this loan is $30,000. Okay? So if this home appraised for 300 and they offer 300, we don't change anything. Their down payment is 30%. Now keep in mind, just because I have to throw it in here, conventional loans, if you're a first-time home buyer, can go all the way down to 3%. I'm just talking about what this borrower wanted to do. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, what happens if your home doesn't appraise? It doesn't value. So if your purchase price on that contract is $300,000 and you signed that you would buy this home no matter what. Now, mind you, not saying you have to sign that. I'm just telling you what we see, because there is an appraisal form that you sign that says, hey, I'm willing to buy this home no matter what, or I'm willing to buy this home if it comes in at this value or more, or I'm not willing to buy over appraised value. So this example is if you've signed what most people are signing, is that I'm gonna buy this home no matter what the value comes in at, okay? So on this one, the purchase price is $300,000, as it was right here, but the appraisal value came in at $250,000. So now remember, we discussed that the lender's only gonna lend you on this $250,000. So you are responsible for the difference between the $300,000 and the $250,000, which leaves you with $50,000 out of your pocket just for the difference, in addition to your down payment of what you said you were going to put of 10% down. But now that 10% down is not based off $300,000, it's based on your appraised value of $250,000. Okay, so it's $250,000 times 10%, which is $25,000. And then you're going to add the difference between the purchase price and the appraised value of $50,000. So whereas you expected to put $30K, you better hope you have your $75K plus your closing costs in order to purchase this home. So typically a great loan officer, whether that's me or someone else, has already discussed these options with you so that you're not, this happens and then you're like, oh my God, I don't have $75,000. And even if I had it, I don't want to spend $75,000 on this home, okay? These are things you want to discuss at the beginning so that you truly understand. Now, of course, there are things that we would do as a loan officer to say, okay, well, you want to lower your down payment. But of course, with lowering your down payment, you got to think your mortgage insurance will go up. There's other things that will happen in there. But that's why it's very important for you to get a very, very thorough pre-approval, pre-underwritten loan so that you really understand where I stand, where are my finances. You have got to have these conversations with your loan officer at the beginning, not when you're deep in there, you signed these forms, you didn't understand them, now you're gonna lose your earnest money and your option money and all this loss. You're gonna feel pressure 3 weeks into or 2 weeks into your loan if you don't understand these options. So again, it's very important for you to be an open book and speak with your loan officer. The number one question that I ask in my list of about 9 questions is, how much money do you have? And then of that money, how much are you willing to invest in this purchase? That's how I'm able to help you stay grounded, to say, okay, this is what you have, but you only wanted to spend this amount. This is what's going to happen if this home doesn't appraise. And I'm going to be very honest with you. This doesn't have to be a situation where you're offering over asking price. At any time, you could offer whatever the list price is and the home doesn't appraise. The same situation, the same examples still play a precedence and a role in how we proceed as a lender. So what did we learn today? We learned today that you need to smile at someone and you just need to wave and say hello or just say thank you, National Caring Day. We also learned that you're gonna blast some Prince today. Just let them know that we love them up in heaven and enjoy that. We also learned that if your home doesn't appraise, it's very important for you to understand that the lender is only going to lend you on the lower of the 2 values. I gave you the examples of that so that you understand if you're going into a new purchase and you are offering more, this is what could happen and you need to be prepared for that so that you close your loan successfully and without any stress. As always, I am so excited to always bring you this information. If you have a topic that you'd like me to discuss that maybe I've missed over the years, please inbox me and just let me know. Until next Tuesday, I, as always, want you to be safe. I want you to be blessed. And I'll talk to you next week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.